Hi guys, welcome back to another video today on the channel. I've done my top 10 managers the other day. Now it's time for the top 10 Premier League players in my opinion. Now again, I put my top 10 managers in order the other day of what I thought. Again, not everyone's going to agree, but we all have our opinions and this is going to be my top 10 players in the Premier League ranked in order. This is at the moment, this is who I think are the top 10 Premier League players at the moment. In top 10 best players in the Premier League, I've just ranked them from 1 to 10. Obviously from 10 from top up to 1. I'll start for number 10. I've gone with Harry Kane of Tottenham Hotspur. Very prolific striker. Gets his critics for not maybe doing it in the big games enough, but his goal scoring record for me says it all. He's got an incredible record for Tottenham. Even this season, he's only played 20 games. He's got 11 goals. The guy's just a pure goal scorer, and he has to make this top 10 for me. There's uncertainty at the moment over his Tottenham Hotspur future, but I think he'll stay at the club for now, but they have to win trophies for him to stay. But yeah, I've gone for Harry Kane with number 10. Number 9, I've gone with a goalkeeper, and the only goalkeeper making this top 10, I've gone with Alisson Becker of Liverpool. Fantastic goalkeeper. Probably the best in the Premier League at the moment for me, one of the best in the world. You could see when Liverpool didn't have him against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, they struggled. Adrian's a decent keeper, but he's no Alisson. They're a lot more comfortable with Alisson in goal. You've seen that incredible assist he got against Manchester United this season, where he kicked it for Salah. It was an incredible kick. He's an all-round good goalkeeper. He's a good kicker, very good one-on-one, good handling, good shot stopper. Yeah, and this season he's got 10 clean sheets in 20 games. I know he's only played 20 games. He's been injured, but an incredible goalkeeper and the best in the Premier League for me at the moment. Big part of Liverpool's defence, why they're so solid and why they don't concede a lot of goals. And yeah, I've gone with Alisson at number 9. Number 8, I've gone with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang of Arsenal. He has to make this top 10 for me. Arsenal's best player by an absolute mile. Incredible striker, so underrated. I knew when Arsenal signed him from Dortmund what a player he was, and I knew he'd score goals for them. For me, I don't want to be too harsh on Arsenal because I've got some mates who support Arsenal, but I think he can do better than Arsenal. I think he can get a move away to a bigger club, maybe another Premier League club, and win trophies and do better, score goals somewhere else. But if he stays at Arsenal, fair play. He's got the 26 games and 17 goals this season. Incredible stats. He's been a pure goal scorer since he signed for Arsenal. I could maybe see him at like a Liverpool. Honestly, right, I think he'd be a better player than Firmino. I like Firmino, he's good, but he's not an out-and-out goal scorer. He could go on Liverpool's team and score goals. He could even come to my club, Man City, score goals. He could go anywhere and score, even Man United, they need a striker, They're crying out for one, he could go there. Incredible player, incredible striker, one of the best in the Premier League. Maybe the best after Aguero Kane for me. But yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in 8th. In 7th, I've gone with another Tottenham player, Heung-min Son. I love Son. He's so good. He's such a good pacey winner, very quick, direct, very good long range shooter. He absolutely tore my club Man City at shreds in the Champions League quarter final last season. The second leg got a couple of goals. Such a good player. And since he did get injured for Tottenham when he dislocated his arm, I think they struggled without him. He's such a massive player. For me, he's Tottenham's best player. He's probably he's a £100 million player as well, in my opinion, world class. Stats this season, 21 games, 9 goals and 8 assists. Very, very good stats, a very good winner. I'm a massive fan of him, and yeah, top quality winner, and one of the best in the Premier League for me. Again, he could maybe leave and go to a better club without a doubt. Such a good pacey winner, and I love him. I think he's a great player. So yeah, number 7, Heung-min Son, or Son Heung-min, obviously. I'm not sure. Number 6, I've gone with the best right back, not just in the Premier League, but in the world for me right now, Trent Alexander-Arnold. The guy's amazing. I've spoke about him in previous videos, how good I think he is. He's got 12 assists this season. Incredible stats right back, absolutely amazing. His delivery is absolute first class. He's got one of the best deliveries in the Premier League. His crossing's amazing. The best passer in the Premier League for me after Kevin De Bruyne. Such a good pinpoint passer. He's such a good right back. Can maybe improve on his defending, but he's so good attacking. He did actually start his career out as a winner. I know a couple of Liverpool fans I speak to want him to play in a centre midfield role. Could definitely play there, yeah. But I think he's an amazing right back. He tracks back very well. He's just an all-round very good right back. And for me, probably the best right back in the world at the moment and being a massive part of Liverpool's success this season. So yeah, 6, I've gone with Trent Alexander-Arnold. In 5th, I've gone with another Liverpool player, Mohamed Salah. Before this virus happened, before we've obviously had the break, a lot of Liverpool fans said he needed a rest. They thought he was tired out. They thought he was out of energy because he had played a lot. But on his day, what a player, world-class player, one of the best winners, not just in the Premier League, but the world. Since he's been at Liverpool, he's scored goal after goal. including a few against my club, Man City, in the Champions League a few seasons back. But he's just such a good player, very, very good winner. He's so, when he cuts in on his left foot from the right, you just know a goal. He's that good. I bet he did against Roma that time. Such a classy player, classy winner. I think he'd make any team in the world on his day. Incredible player. One of Liverpool's best players, if not the best player. He's a class act, isn't he? And I think since he signed for Liverpool, deserves like an appreciation, like some sort of appreciation, because he's been incredible. He wasn't too good at Chelsea when he played for them. Went to Roma, done well, and got his move to Liverpool, and he's flourished. Fair play to him. So yeah, number 5, Mohamed Salah. Number 4, I've gone with a player from my club, Manchester City. I've gone with the man himself, Sergio Aguero. Keeps scoring goals. He's hit 30 now, but he just won't stop. He's an absolute machine. Broke, he's now the club's all-time goal scorer, all-time top goal scorer. For me, he's the best striker ever to grace the Premier League. Now, again, it's going to divide opinion, but for me, I don't think there's anyone better than Aguero that's graced the Premier League. I know Henry was good. He was brilliant. Shearer was good. Van Nistelrooy was good. There's a few Rooney as well. But Aguero, for me, is the best. Best foreign player, striker ever played in the Premier League, definitely. He's just brought records for fun. His goals to games ratio is incredible. He's got everything you need in a striker. Yes, he's not the biggest. He's quick. He's electric. His finishing's amazing. One of the best, probably, and the best striker in the world for me, without a doubt. So you've got the likes of Lewandowski, but Aguero for me is the best on his day. I think he's absolutely incredible. What a play he's been from the servant for my club, Manchester City. Yeah, number 4 for me, Sergio Aguero. Number 3, I've gone with another Liverpool player, Sadio Mane. The man's incredible. I absolutely love him. What a signing he's been. What a swoop he's been since Liverpool got him from Southampton. I think they paid like 30 million at the time, but God, he's absolutely torn apart. And Liverpool scored goals this year purely down to this man. You look at his stats: 14 goals, 9 assists. He doesn't just get goals, he gets assists as well. He's absolutely rapid on the ball, quick as anything, lightning. He's a joy to watch, to be honest. As a Man City fan, I do love watching Mane's class. He had to be in his top 3 for me. I think he's, along with Jordan Henderson, he's probably been Liverpool's best player this season. Man's amazing. I mean, scores goals, he's light and quick, very good finisher. Defenders will hate playing against him. He's an absolute nightmare. And he's done it at big moments this season as well. So yeah, I had to put Sadio Mane in number 3. Number 2, another Liverpool player, the absolute rock himself, the best defender in the world for me right now is Virgil van Dijk. Don't really need to say much about this man. You know how good he is. He's an absolute the rock of Liverpool's defence. So good in the air, amazing the aerial, scores all sorts of, amazing from corners. You just know he'll beat defenders with his amazing aerial presence. He can pin balls up the pitch as well, as you've seen a lot. He's got everything you need to be a world class centre back. Everything, long range passing, heading, strength. The guy's an absolute mountain. I knew he was good at Celtic, and obviously he got his move to Southampton, flourished there. Now he's at Liverpool, and he's the best defender in the world. Man's incredible. Massive part of Liverpool's solid defence this season. Incredible player, and I really do like Van Dijk. He's the best defender in the world for me right now. So yeah, number 2, Virgil van Dijk. In number 1, now I was a bit confused between Van Dijk and the player I'm choosing here. I have chose for number 1. I have gone with Kevin De Bruyne. For me, on his day, he's the best player in the Premier League. Now, you might think Van Dijk, you might think Mane, you might think Salah, you might think Aguero, but for me, I think Kevin De Bruyne on his day is the best player in the Premier League, the number 1 player. I don't really need to say much about how good he is, because you know how good he is. He's incredible, you guys. Stats a season, 17 assists in a season, and we're not even finished the season yet. I mean, it's breathtaking, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. That's in 26 games as well, and he's scored a good few goals this season. The only concern is he is a bit injury prone, but on his day, he's just world class. He's the best midfielder in the world for me, without a doubt. I'm sure most people agree. One of the best players in the world right now as well, not just the best midfielder on his day. You can't argue with it. He's got passing, shooting, everything you need in a top class midfielder. I think the only thing he lacks a bit is pace, but he doesn't need pace because he's got that, that football insight, that brain. He can just pick passes out for fun. He sprays balls around the field for fun. The man's incredible. And for me, I don't think there's a better player in the Premier League on the day. Really, I think he is the best. Just needs to stay fit, and the man's incredible. He'd walk in any team in the world. He's the best player in the Premier League for me. And yeah, there's my top 10 guys. Leave your top 10 down below if you want to. Tell me if you agree or you disagree with my top 10. Hope you enjoyed the video. Love making it as always. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.